tejbz.
Jag ska dra 100 kills tänkte jag bara för att visa.
100.
Nice.
Ja, det har jag sett några på.
Du tar det. Ja, jag tror på det. Du är min kodpappa.
Yes.
Lycka till.
What up, plugs? Tejbz here, and to the face. So, translation from the beginning there's I was playing some chill multiplayer in the evening, trying to grind for the blue reticle, which I have now on the VLK as well as the holographic, and it's definitely worth it. It's so good, and that's also why you see me going for a lot of headshots, which you should always do when you're playing Call of Duty, but you forget. You get lazy, so you shoot body shots, but headshots in Call of Duty are super powerful, and I was rocking the patriotic M4, which is, it's just an M4, great Warzone loadout as well, that you can use in multiplayer too. I recommend it. Check out the loadout in the description. Use the creator code TEJBZ when picking up skins and stuff, and don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell. Now that we got that out of the way, I wanted to use this pretty long gameplay to do a little commentary and just talk about, first of all, one question that a lot of people have been asking me is, why did I remove the subscriber count on my YouTube channel? And there's a couple of reasons why. One of them being, I'm very sick of people saying, oh, you have 500,000 subscribers, why you only get this and that many viewers? And I feel like I see the same type of guy writing this comments. I'm gonna assume it's a guy. I don't think a girl would be that mean, but it's like, you know, they're writing it like a question, but it's also like a diss, kind of like, you suck. That's the underlying meaning of it. And I was just like, you know what, if I'm doing this dedication, if I'm trying to build up the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel, and also of course with that following all the social media that comes with it, I think I should just remove it for a while and just focus on doing, you know, starting from zero and doing good gameplays for you and good videos and all that stuff as well. Also, AC 130 on Shipment, as someone said in an earlier video that I did, it is definitely overkill. So I kind of feel like now that I have become very, it's hard, it sounds very braggy, but I've become a lot more dedicated in the past year than I've been ever in my YouTube career. And now, I mean, that this is the only thing that I'm doing, especially with COVID and stuff. It's hard to go on events. It's hard to do any extra consulting work. And I'm just kind of happy that I can still live off of streaming and doing YouTube videos and doing collaborations and stuff. And I've always tried to do like the best type of videos that I can if I'm doing a collaboration. But now I feel like when I'm doing a collaboration, I want that to be like extra sweet, you know, that the viewers get something extra too when I'm doing it. So I'm putting down a lot of time in this. And it's interesting when some people ask me like, so do you have like an extra job or anything? Like, no, if you're streaming and you're trying to grow the stream and your YouTube channel, you pretty much have to be like full-time now. Like, sure, you can kind of do it part-time and stuff like that, but it takes a lot of time. Say that you're streaming for 4 to 5 hours, and then you're editing down a couple of gameplays, and you're making a thumbnail, you're posting for the thumbnail, you're posting it on YouTube, posting it on Facebook, Twitter, posting some clips on Facebook, but posting like an Instagram picture of yourself doing something in real life that people want to see, and you're making an editing down of TikTok videos so to share something else to see how that thing is going, and you're trying to think of a funny tweet to write in the evening, you're watching some TV show and you want to tweet that out. It's a full, like, 16-hour a day you're working with social media. So if you're an up-and-coming streamer, or you're thinking about YouTubing and stuff, prepare yourself for like neglecting a lot of things in your life, or at least getting used to like constantly kind of being in work mode. I think it's interesting when Emma realized that when we started seeing each other, I didn't have this dedication and like the time that I put down on everything. But once she kind of moved in and I saw, you know, I want to be like I want to be dedicated for her as well, not only for you guys. And it's like, I wake up and you're just grinding all day, and then I want to work out and want to watch a TV show. It's like just an all day. I think she got a little impressed with it at least. So that's kind of the reason why I removed it, because it takes a lot of time if you're doing all these things yourself. I'm not saying that big streamers are lazy or anything, but if you if you have a certain amount of viewers on Twitch and on YouTube, you can just hand that stuff over. You can have an editor watching your stream all the time, or you can just record and you can send the clip once you're done to this editor, and they fix pretty much everything. But now you can't really upload a YouTube video like I used to without a thumbnail and just, you know, domination game number 97. That doesn't fly anymore, which kind of sucks because it will be a lot easier if you could do it like that. It will be a lot easier. So that's pretty much why I removed it. I feel like the dedication that I'm putting down now, I feel inspired by myself, if I can say that. The stream too, I've put down like the goal for the stream is to get like, I have 500 concurrent viewers as the stream goal, and I'm ish around like 110 now, so we have a long way to go on it. But I've also said that with that I think I want to get better quality on the stream, so I finally set up a streaming PC with a capture card so that it takes off the load on my gaming PC, so I get better frames and everything. And ever since I set that up, and that was actually complete because I've been doing NDI stream, which takes a little toll on your streaming PC or gaming PC anyway. But now I have this setup, and it's only been like a week or a couple of days. I set it up on Sunday. It's just so awesome. I'm freaking slaying noobs left and right. It feels so freaking good. But that is definitely, it takes a lot of time. And also, I just want to point out that I'm also in a pickle, because when I'm like dedicated and I'm working like this and I'm trying to really build it back, there's a lot of people who know of me, but they might not care to watch like a full gameplay video like all of it, just because it's me playing. So I think it's kind of good to do Facebook and Twitter like videos, clips too, to kind of remind people like, hey man, do you remember how freaking good I am at video gaming? So that's pretty interesting. And with that also said, it's like if I say to the face in the intro of a video, there's like let's say there's a couple of people who, that's a magic number, a couple of people who you just go, wow, that's awesome, he still says that. And then there's like 5 people or some other people going, why is he saying that? That sounds weird, because they're tuning in for the first time. And then there's like a couple of people who are like, damn, he's still saying to the face, he's stuck in it. But if I don't say to the face, the people that want it comment, and if I say it, these people comment. So I'm like in a pickle. I actually don't know what to do. I don't mind saying to the face, but it's still like it's just an what's it called, paradox, catch-22. Yeah, catch-22, which is I remember watching catch-22 in our movie science class. Is that what it's called? When we were watching movies, the science teacher were like, we're gonna watch a movie about catch-22, and we had never heard it. I was probably in like Swedish high school ish, and I still remember, I think there's some like pilots, they have to do a certain amount of flights during World War One, maybe World War. Someone will correct me. I can't pause them and Google it right now. And they have to do like 20, and then they're done. They can go home, but it's really hard to survive 20. So that's like the origin of Catch-22. And speaking of other things that I want to recommend you guys to watch the Social Dilemma on Netflix. I watched it on Saturday night with my girlfriend, and it was just amazing. I thought it was great. And then one more thing for this commentary that is hopefully it's gonna be a video. I have actually started it a couple of times and restarted. It was like, I don't even remember what I talked about in the beginning, which is a problem when you're not writing a script. But the SBMM, which means skill-based matchmaking, a rant that people have been going on Twitter. I tweeted out like a kind of sarcastic tweet, which is, I feel like the most of the people who are complaining about skill-based matchmaking are content creators, and content creators are complaining about it just like I have been complaining about it, that it's very boring playing Call of Duty and getting really difficult opponents that you're facing off, because you have a high skill-based matchmaking because you've been grinding and you've been killing a lot, so you get higher skilled opponents, and then it gets more difficult to get gameplays. But I think for like the average person, probably doesn't even know what skill-based matchmaking is, because they're just playing and having fun. And especially in Call of Duty. Call of Duty is the easiest game you can play. there's no rank in it. I literally play Call of Duty, okay, multiplayer. I play Call of Duty multiplayer just to have fun, but I would like it even more if I can get 150 kills on Shipment every game, but I know that's not gonna happen. So I have kind of just accepted it. But in other games, if I was playing Counter-Strike and I was getting randomly ranked against only like really high skilled gamers, I will be really upset because I want to win that rank. Now Counter-Strike is a bad example because Counter-Strike is also an incredibly easy game for me. Not trying to toot my own horn here, by the way, too. I think I'm a pretty skilled gamer, and Counter-Strike and Overwatch and all those games are not very difficult. Call of Duty is not very difficult either. You just do your thing, you do call-outs, and you will get better at it, and you will win. Which is fun. It's always the most fun to win, but in Call of Duty, if I could choose, I would obviously have insane gameplays every game, so that would be a lot easier. But for everyone else, I feel like it's pretty decent in theory, skill-based matchmaking, but if they're messing up it too much, I guess it doesn't really make sense. It's not very fun. So I think instead of focusing too much on the talk about skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty, we should talk about the cheating issue, especially now. I just want to say that I don't really care about skill-based matchmaking. I was trying to just be funny on Twitter when I said, like, content creators is the only one complaining about skill-based matchmaking, and I don't really care. I actually don't care, but the cheating problem is getting insane, and especially now with Cold War coming out very soon, and they're gonna keep updating Warzone. Somehow they're gonna integrate that with Cold War. They have to do something about the cheating, because it's not fun when you have like a good start in a Warzone game, especially because I'm playing on PC. It's very common with cheaters, and you get a game ruined by someone who's blatantly cheating and you know, ruining the game for everyone. So I really hope that when Cold War comes out, they're gonna do something about it. So otherwise, I feel like Call of Duty Warzone is going to struggle very hard. So long commentary. Did I even mention something of value? I really hope so. Get the cheaters away. I removed the sub count because I'm dedicated and I want to grow really hard, and you guys better use my creator code, subscribe, hit the follow button, and on Twitch, and if you like what you see, whatever, whatnot, and also skill-based matchmaking, whatever, but get rid of the cheating in Call of Duty. Did any of this make sense? I really hope so. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.